Now at 11 tonight, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine issuing a stern warning about an effort to abolish property taxes. If that happens, he says sales tax could rise to 20%. But people leading that effort to get rid of property taxes in Ohio disagree. 10 TV's Libby Cathy spoke to the man behind this today. So Libby, she's joining us now live outside the State House. What did this man have to say?
Angela, the person helping to lead that effort, says something has to be done and that the responsibility should fall on lawmakers to rein in their spending elsewhere.
Don't tie it to my home.
A group working on an amendment to the state constitution that would eliminate all property taxes in Ohio is continuing its push to make the November ballot.
We've got well over 2,000 circulators, and we keep adding more each day. And we're speaking to people throughout the state, and we're going to make it happen.
But Governor Mike DeWine renewing his warnings today against the proposal, calling it a huge threat to Ohio's financial stability.
If that passed, it would just be devastating to all kinds of local government, starting with schools, but also police and fire. And we would be in a huge crisis in the state of Ohio. The legislature at that point would have to figure out where does that money come from.
He says Ohioans would likely see costs shift through higher income and sales taxes.
Up to a 17, 18, 19%, 20% sales tax in the state of Ohio on products that you buy. So it would just be absolutely devastating.
But supporters of the proposed amendment argue cutting government spending, not raising other taxes, would offset the loss.
The size of the state government could be drastically reduced. So it's not a matter of, well, we're going to transfer what we're doing with property taxes over to sales tax.
Brian Massey formed the committee to abolish Ohio's property taxes, arguing rising home values have left many homeowners struggling.
I can't tell you how many people have called me and saying they just got the tax bill, and they say, I can't afford these. I'm going to be priced out of my home.
Ohio House Speaker Matt Huffman says more property tax reform may be needed, but argues recent legislative action has dampened the push to eliminate them entirely. Late last year, lawmakers passed 5 bills totaling $3 billion in property tax relief, set to take effect in March.
If all property taxes are eliminated in the state of Ohio, that's $24 billion. And the question is, where do you come up with the $13 to $14 billion that fund public schools and the other $10 billion that fund local fire levies and a number of other things?
Massey argues eliminating property taxes instead could change how these services are paid for and cut out admin costs.
We're not anarchists. We're going to pay for, reasonable government services. It's just that we want transparency.
And Angela, the group working to get that property tax amendment on the November ballot will need more than 413,000 signatures by July. Massey tells me he's confident they'll make it. Reporting live outside the State House, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.